Welcome back to the channel, everyone, and welcome back to Oblivion Remaster Elder Scrolls 4. Now, we're exactly where we left off on the last episode. So what do we want to be doing in this episode? So we went through all the tutorial. Now, while editing the video, I did notice I did a mistake. Now, I did forget in Oblivion, when you kill enemies, they can drop weapons on the floor and it's not showing up when you loot the body. And the mage we took out there, the goblin mage, dropped a weapon which I didn't collect. So unfortunately, we've lost a magical weapon we could have got hold of very early in the game, and we can't enter back in. I've just tried. It won't let you back into there. But I did just see these mushrooms. Those are going to be very good for alchemy. I do want to be doing some alchemy in this episode. Now, while I've been waiting here, I have been seeing a person walking around over there, so I think that might be a good first place. We also need to go to the city, because if you look in my inventory at the moment, I have got 14 kilos. I've just dumped the mythic robes on the floor here. If I desperately need them, I can always come back and grab them later. But yeah, we haven't got a lot to do, but we just kill up the enemies over there. We do have our skeleton on at the moment, and we're using the dagger because the sword we was using that took off us at the end of the last episode. And I just can't get over how good the game looks. Now, it's about a week since the last time I played this, and there has been a lot of patches and updates to sort of fix some of the issues. Let me just go back into first person, because that's how I'm going to be doing this playthrough. Just have a look around, see what's over here. Now, if you do look at the map, so as you see, I've got loads of locations already on the map I can go and fast travel to immediately. We're not going to be doing that. Unless I've visited a place on foot, I'm going to ban myself from using the fast travel. So until I go to Coral, Skingrad, Bruma and Chendel, until we go to them towns, we're not going to be fast forwarding. We are going to be going to the merchants in the city because, like I said, we do need to sell some of this stuff we got. Just want to have a look around here, see if there's any hidden chests. I do know there's a couple of bandits that's been roaming around because I saw him in the distance. The boat over there. The chest I can see in front of me. Just trying to find out where that bandit went. I saw roaming. Okay, there's a fire over there, so I'm guessing he's that way. I would like to go and visit in here, but like I just said, I just haven't got the space to really loot. Yeah, I just can't get that last item. One of the first things I do want to try and do is get some way of getting a spell to pick locks. Or I do know there's a Daedric quest you can get at level 10 to get the skeleton key. Because the lock-picking game is not always that fun. Not for me, anyway. So we do have our skeleton, so let's summon him up. I can get used to the controls. He looks dead.
Showing your face was the last mistake you'll ever make.
Well, we'll take... Oh, actually, we're over encumbered. I did forget we were so close. Let's get our inventory sorted.
Arms to arms.
Aren't we still over? Oh, that meat we just picked up must be heavy. Let's pick up what we want off him. I'm picking up things that's about 4 to 1. Well, that one's 3 to 1. And then we'll just dump the stuff we don't want in the inventory again. I think it's going to be the body armor I'm going to have to chuck. These are actually worth quite a bit. 5 to 1 on that and 5 to 1 on that. So those are really good value for weight. Any weapons I can dump. Let's dump the war axe. Yeah, I've got about 9 kilos left. Anything else around here hiding? Doesn't seem to be. We'll go and check over by this boat, see if there's anything on this pier on this side. Oh, there's a chest there. Neither one of them's any use. There's a crab coming for me. And I think that's a Nerm root in front of me. We'll take the crab meat. Seeking the roots. I've recovered a sprig of Nerm root, a plant ingredient. This unusual must have value. Perhaps I should bring it to an alchemist and find out a little more about it. An alchemist can be found in almost every available city. Yeah, we'll make that as the active quest because we want to get to the city anyway. So it's probably not the best thing to be summoning a skeleton if it's just going to kill everything on this difficulty. Once we've got some spells under our belt and got used to the combat, I will be moving the difficult back up. Why is that taking me that way? So to seek the roots, I want that one. Oh, okay, so that's taking me up to Bruma. It's not actually taking me to the Imperial City. But let's head over to the Imperial City. But there is quite a few runes around here. I can see a rune there. I want to just pop up by here. Maybe there's some treasure chests we can pick up here. No, there's nothing really in this one. We want to do the alchemy. We also want to be doing some bartering. Get our mercantile up. Well, apparently somebody wants to come after me. You can deal with my skeleton. And what's a conjure? Burdening touch tome. Worth 10 caps. So it's worth picking up. Iron daggers, 2 to 1, not great. 3 to 1 on the robes. Yeah, we'll pick up some robes. But we'll take that. Hopefully we're not over encumbered. No, we still got a little bit of room. Not much. There's somebody on an horse over there. But it's not showing up as hostile. Some sort of wolf or something up in the hills. Let's head over to these runes. We've not quite at the level up yet. So we're getting close to level 2. So I do want to meet level 2 before I go into the city and try and get the level up. Actually, in that case, let's go up and kill that wolf. What's up over here? I mean, can we sneak up behind him and do a sneak attack? Oh, that's good. You can actually summon spells while walking. A lot of games don't allow you to do that. Now, it's worth 10 gold for 1 weight, so that's definitely worth taking. Could just take the... Okay, athletics has gone up, so that's going to get us close to level 2. Okay, some sort of fort, so I want to go in here a bit sneaky. A chest for us. Potions are always worth picking up. Worth a lot of money. That one's like 120 for each weight. And 92 for each weight there. So yeah, potions are always going to be the thing. So we are over encumbered and we've got a goblin over there. Unfortunately, I am going to have to deal with my inventory again. That gives us enough to do this. We want to keep the bow. Iron arrows are always good to pick up. Because each one weighs 0.1 and it's 1 gold a piece. So each one of those is like 10 to 1. And I can get like... Very nice. And lockpicks are always good. Bows are just a bit heavy and I have got one on me just in case we need it for puzzles and stuff. I do remember there being some shooting puzzles in this. Small crate. Nothing I need. There's an interior. We won't go into any more interiors because, like I said, we are right on the limit of what we can pick up. Having a quick look around. And I think we're going to make our way up to the city. I think that's where we started off. There's another rooms over here. Like a pavilion type things. We could kill the deer, but we haven't got the room to carry it. Crab will want to be friendly with us. And once we do the alchemy, we will get rid of some of this weight because we are carrying a lot of ingredients. Now, I did find out that this game didn't have crafting in there. It was just, okay, Way Shrine of Stendar. Protect the weak, pray at my chapel altars to receive my blessing. I don't know what blessing that I've just got hold of. I'll show active effects. Fortified endurance. Yeah, from the power of Stendar. So we've got 10 extra points of endurance. For 600, so about 10 minutes. That's from my birth sign. So yeah, it's endurance. Better than having no extra endurance. And we want to head over to the city, which is the big thing there with the spire. There is normally deadly fish in here what can attack you. I forgot what the name of them's called. But they're more on all the Elder Scroll games. So we always have to be careful going into water. That looks like another part of the city. Just trying to find a path up. Well, we'll just walk up the hill. Probably more crabs around here we could kill. And how close are we to that level up? Very. I know in this game, if you do want to get quick levels up, you could just jump around everywhere. And that gets you acrobatics, I think it is. Bit of a steep hill. Oh, I'd run out of stamina, that's why. Because we've been jumping around. Now, this game does have a bit of a weird personality system. Not the most enjoyable one in the world to play. Let's see if we can walk across the top up here. You never know what you're going to find. And yeah, that's the bridge, what we could come into. So being as though we was at the bottom there, I'd guess that was going to be the prison. And I don't think there's a good need for me to go to the prison bins, though we've just escaped from it. Let's go into the city. Let's talk to some vendors. Let's try and sell some stuff. And if we can, let's try and make some potions. So, is there an internal map? Not that I can see through there.
What's this about?
Ever spent a night in the Tiber Septum?
If you're looking for luxury, there's no better place to stay.
The news from Anvil is terrible.
Yeah, you do get this was like this in the original game where they'll start a conversation, then the other person will do a totally random
The
conversation.
whole chapel desecrated.
By the gods!
Without
What is it?
So it can get a bit weird at times.
From the other provinces?
Oh, we've got some mushrooms and stuff down here. If we want to do alchemy.
boycott of Imperial goods.
Let's just check on that inventory again. Yeah, I can't really pick up much more. And now we're over encumbered. So let's see if we can do some alchemy. I just want to check all the way around the city and then we'll go and talk to the vendors. So we need to go into our inventory. Under alchemy, we've got to find our mortal and pestle. We've only got a novice one at the moment. We'll look at the rat's meat first because we've got a lot of that. So the rat meat has a damage fatigue. So you can go to your filters. Move over to your negative and go to damage fatigue, and it will tell me any item that has that on. So currently I've only got rat's meat. I've got nothing I can really make with that at the moment. I think the best potions I want to be making, let's turn the damage fatigue off, is restore health. Make our own health potion. So at the moment we've only got the can bullet caps that can do that. Restore fatigue. I've got quite a lot that can do that. So we'll start off with restore fatigues. Oh, that's brilliant. So on the right hand side of the screen, just underneath the potion, it's got 0.2. So if I make this potion, it's only going to weigh 0.2. But I want to get rid of them cheese wheels, so let's just make them. And put a cheese wedge in there. Some flair in there. And I think we've got to get to 25, I think, to get the second effect now. It's not like Skyrim where you eat a product and then you learn more traits by doing that. And I've just heard a level up in the background, so I think I am level 2 now. That's what I was after. And hopefully, fingers crossed, I'm not over encumbered. No, we've just saved 20 kilos by getting rid of all them cheese. Alchemy's now at level 19, because you just told me in the top right. And now we just need to find a bed to sleep, but it cannot be an owned bed. So there was some mushrooms down here we could have picked up, so let's pick these up now. I always like to explore down the back of around the back of buildings. One of the first things we're going to have to get is a place to store our gear, because at the moment we can't just keep walking around with all our gear on us. Especially if we make a lot of potions, I want somewhere to store it. We need to find a chest. I do remember there was like a tree stump that you could use in the early game, but I can't remember which district that was in. And it's not cheap to buy housing in this game, from what I remember. So what's here? Wanted poster? Wanted for theft, embezzlement, forgery, pickpocketing, counterfeiting, burglary, conspiracy to commit crime, grand larceny, tax evasion, slander, fraud, perfidy, and impotence. So apparently not a nice person. So what's this? Wooden door to the Elven Garden District. No, I want to stop in the Market District at the moment. But I do just want to have a good thorough walk round the back, see what we can get access to. Downwalled Shields, that sounds like a fighter sort of guild place. What's down there? Okay, so a load of water, anything that looks harvestable? No.
What's this about?
Copious coin purse. Well, if we've ever found a shop, that sounds like one. I didn't knock your stuff over that was already like that. That's not great. Let's come around this side because again the still.
Welcome to the copious coin purse.
Let's talk to Thornia.
What kind of deal can I make for you today?
Let's see what rumours you've got.
Bothiel, from the Arcane University, is looking for someone to chase the bandits from Camp Ailes. Probably trying to enhance her weird machine.
So if we want to be a mage in Arcane University, sounds like a good place to visit, so we'd definitely be doing that. What do you know about the Imperial City?
I have the best prices in town. Why? I'm smart, and you're smart. We know the right people, we get the best deals.
And let's talk about the Grey Fox.
Blasted thief. I hope they string him up when they catch him. He's a slippery one, though. The beggars are his eyes and ears.
Okay, so he's just told us speak to the beggars if we want to know more about the Grey Fox. Now it comes to the persuasion game. It's not the best one, so what I'm going to do is I'll show you on the very first one to do it, but I'll cut out the game from then onwards. So, in each attempt to persuade, you must admire, boast, joke, or coerce. Each of these actions raises or lowers the character's disposition. Do not take too long because the character's disposition is steadily falling. So we can bribe him, it's saying on the left, for 11 gold. We can gain 12 disposition. When you hover over each possible action, the character's face shows their reaction to it. It can be loved, liked, disliked, or ate. Potential gain and loss for each action is based on your speechcraft and how full the wedge is.
Get quick.
Okay, so at the start, you can't tell because there's no colour coding, but once you do it once, there is a colour coding, I think, on it. So let's start the game. So we want to look at his facial. So if I'm pushing down, he's happy about that. I'm pushing right, he doesn't like that. Think to the left, he doesn't like. So it's up and down is where he likes. Being as though the down is already on 4, I want to do that for a good boost.
I won't fight you.
And I want to try and get these two in as low as possible. So unfortunately, 3 and 4 is not great.
What a wonderful compliment.
Down to a 1.
I doubt it.
But unfortunately, I'm ending up with a
You're
4.
revolting.
So we lost a lot on that one. And it's just, you've got to do this a few times. So now it's colour-coded. Green and blue are the ones you like. Being as though we was struggling to get these low, so I'm going to go with 2.
I doubt
1
it.
he doesn't like. And then we'll go to a 3, he does.
Can't argue with that.
Go to a joke
should
and
be
2.
ashamed.
And then a 3 on the
Really
top.
now. You're such a charmer.
Okay, it took a while, but I finally got there. I've maxed him out at 62 and it won't allow me to start anymore. And now we want to have a look at what are you bartering.
I offer the finest
Always do your
goods and
persuasion
lowest
game for
prices on
every
all
NPC at
cereals.
the start, just so you get better prices with them. Now, what items on me would you... Well, actually, have a look at what you've got. The less rude song... Just looks like crafting ingredients you've got. Guides to the towns. I think guide to the Imperial City wouldn't be bad. Just so we know more about where we are. Some alchemy stuff down the bottom. Repair hammers. I know those are going to be extremely important. Aggle. So go to the product. And then you can just move it up slightly depending on where you... So we want to buy this for... Just take it down 5%. So we're buying it for 168% of the value instead of 173. So let's sell the items first and do that. So what items are you going to buy from us? Well, we're not really using the arrows at the moment, and that could be 200 gold there straight away. I think I will sell everything, say about, except for 20. 185 gold, yeah, I'm happy with that. What do you buy them at gear? So at the moment, we can sell everything. I mean, these aren't great defense, but they do weigh quite a bit, these do, compared to, say, like the fur gear. These weigh 7. So I think I am going to sell my rough boots. Have I got another body? No, I actually haven't got another body piece on me. I've only got gloves, shoes. Yeah, we'll sell them.
That's a good deal.
We'll sell one of the fur boots.
That's more than
And we'll sell this one because it weighs more than the top. Defense-wise, they're both the same. So yeah, we'll sell that.
You've made a good bit of gold.
Gonna sell one of the rough shields because we've got the leather one up here. We do have the mage's robe we could use, but this does give 2 defense. That would give us no defense, and the mage's robe doesn't actually have any health condition loss on it. So yeah, I think I will sell this,
That seems a fair price.
and we'll sell that.
That seems
We'll
a
keep
fair
some
price.
gloves, body. Can we sell the potions to you? All the potions are together, so those heal me for 35. Night Eyes and Self, that could be very useful. Restore Magic could be very useful. Restore Health for 20. Well, we'll keep these 2 down here. Restore Magic. We will actually keep that. Restore Fatigue, I always want to keep at least some on me. And these are the ones I think we made. 4 points for 40 seconds. These are probably actually better than the ones down here. Which ones weigh the most? Because some of them was really...
That's more than I'd usually pay.
And I
That
think the
seems a fair
mercantile's just
price.
gone up again. Just want to sell all these potions that's worth 1 kilo a piece.
That seems a fair
Keep
price.
the weaker ones. Damage health on self, I don't think I'm ever going to need that, so let's just get rid of it. Damage fatigue. No, let's get rid of that as well. We can make more potions. So is there anything else I want to get rid of? We'll get rid of these. They're worth quite a bit of money. We might be able to make our own soon. So we're now up to nearly 600 gold already. So we had a very lucrative start in that first dungeon. Also, because I know the rat's meat can't really be used for anything in the way a lot. I think I'll keep 5 at the we'll keep just to keep a couple. We'll sell the rest. There's 38 gold. So over 600 already. And then hopefully we've got some spells we can buy from somebody else. Was there anything else I can sell? Don't need a silver vase, that can go.
An excellent bargain.
And if I remember right, all jewels don't do anything, so you can just sell these.
That's a good deal.
We'll sell the
That
wolf
seems a
pelts,
fair
we'll keep
price.
those. I don't know if that's going to learn us a spell or if it's a one-use item, so let's just keep that. And then those soul gems we've got to keep. So I think I'm happy with that. We just made we're up to 700 gold already. And is there anything from your side I want to buy? Probably the corn. And the potatoes.
You drive a hard bargain.
So I'm looking for the thing that weighs like 0.1 or 0.2.
I wouldn't make that deal with just anybody.
That's a little bit more expensive than I want to do, and those just weigh so much. What about wheat grain? Yeah, we'll have those as well.
That's a good deal.
Anything else you've got? Just the stuff I've sold you, basically. And the arrows I sold you. Oh, you have some Imperial breeches. 45 spellcraft, 45 personality, 45 mercantile. Those are very nice, but 6,700. We really need to get our mercantile up high to be able to afford something like that. But we're already 600 and we haven't really explored that many dungeons, so I'm very happy with that.
Thank you for your business.
Goodbye. Please, come again.
Now, we do need to find somewhere to sleep.
Hello.
So let's put our knife
I
away.
ran across a couple of
Because I do remember
mudcrabs
having your
on my
knife out.
beetles.
Might be why his disposition started so low, because I had my knife out. Staffs? Or staves? Let's talk to Rindir.
You're in Rindir's staffs, and I'm Rindir. I sell magical staffs. Imagine that.
Then again, let's get all the rumours first.
Venetia Melisea takes all the merchant complaints in the city.
What do you know about the Imperial City?
My advice is take your time. Walk around the market district. See what's on offer. Don't buy until you've seen it all. Take your time.
Okay, and we're going to
Please.
play the persuasion game with him. It's already starting at 73, so wow. Bring you back once I've... Oh, actually, I can't even start the game. It must be because I'm a mage or something that he really likes it. Oh, it says at the top left, you've reached the maximum disposition for this character. So we don't have to play the minigame on this occasion. And then we can look at bartering. What are you actually selling? Apotheosis. Nearly 6,000. That would just be a major, because at the moment our weapons are only doing like 1 point of damage. 33 points of damage on target of 3 different types. That's definitely something I'd be wanting to save up and buy. We could buy some proper robes in here. A proper mage's hood, but I don't think any of these gives like any effects like the basic robes in Skyrim would always give like a mana regen. Staff of light on target. I think that's just like a light so you can see where you can go. In telekinesis is not really. I'm looking for attack rods, but unfortunately the only attack one he's got is the apotheosis, which unfortunately is a bit out of our league at the moment, but like I said, we're already 600 out of the 6,000 we need. And he doesn't sell anything else.
Bye.
You can normally go into the back rooms and break into these and pick lock the rooms. And very easy. If you want to, but I'm not going to go down that stage right this point in the game. Maybe later on I will be going more into sneak and pickpocketing and thieving, but not right at the moment. What's behind here? That's a nice little area. Anything nice to pick up? Some mushrooms? Ah, we can get to the sewers. We'll just remember that for the moment. I'm not going to get down there yet. I do want to do another batch of alchemy because it will make us some nice money and we know who buys them. And he did have 800 coins there. We want to afford those really good wands or clothing, then we're going to need to earn some fast money. Now we are waiting for a level up. In the top right hand corner you can see the arrow up there. So if we go to our level, it does say at the bottom that we're maxed. We would need to find a bed that's unowned. Otherwise, we can't sleep. Just waiting one hour in game I don't think works. I think it has to be sleeping in a bed. And you can't sleep in any beds in these houses because they would be owned. Let's have a talk to Edgar this time.
Edgar Vautrin, you don't want the very best. You want cheap. And I got cheap.
Okay, so you've got no rumours because it's already greyed out. So if I listen to this, it's probably something I've already heard.
We're all talking about the Emperor's murder. We have no Emperor and no heir. That's never happened before. I suppose we should all be worried.
And let's talk about the Imperial City.
You want to buy or sell, the city is great. You want free? Go down the holes, kill some monsters, sell your loot back in the city.
So he's basically saying that Sue we've just found, if we go down there, we can make some money by killing stuff, which might be a good way. Let's do your persuading. So you're starting at 43, so I can get it up a bit higher. Let me just get this up and then I'll bring you back. Okay, so we've got him up to 76 and it won't allow me to do it anymore.
I see.
Let's have a look what you...
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
So is there anything in here which skill-wise, we've got quite a bit of money, we could actually... I'm looking for something that opens up. So summon scamp, I don't know how much better that's going to be based on the skeleton, what we've got at the moment. Scamps can be very, very tough. Don't know if that's worth it right this second. I would like something to be able to pick locks. Fire touch, forever on self, drain destruction, major wounds, drain health. Could be a good spell. Detect life, I know, has some good uses. Bound dagger. It'd probably be stronger than the dagger we're currently using, but it would mean we have to keep summoning the spell. And this game, you can only have one spell, so unfortunately, I'd have to keep swapping between the spells if I want to do that. Absorb mercantile, absorb look. I think the only thing in there is probably something like the summon scamp I might be interested in. But our skeleton's doing really good work at the moment. So there's nothing really in there I really want. Let's leave. So I'm just going to go around to all the other merchants. Let's have a look for these boxes. Is there anything worth taking? Cloth's worth 4. I could probably sell that to somebody. What's our carry capacity looking like? Well, we've got over 100 kilos, so we could literally just pick up everything and sell it. We'll help get our mercantile up. Anything that's worth repair hammer for free. Well, I'm glad I checked these because we've just picked up a couple of free repair hammers. Sell those, so we'll take that. Another repair hammer. So yeah, don't ever ignore these. Very much worth it. Did we check these two? We did. They're the ones at the front here. Sell those for some free gold.
How are you?
We'll be scavengers in the very early game, but later on we'll just go to dungeons really to get our money. Couple of more crates here. 4 repair hammers we've found already. Very nice. More crafting stuff.
Hi there.
Randomly around,
I'm
let's talk to you.
Metric. If you needed to know more, you'd already know.
What rumours do you know about?
The Grey Fox sounds like a dangerous thief.
What do you know about the Imperial City?
I don't trust you enough to talk about that.
Again, before asking the rumours, you can just do the persuade.
Go ahead.
Okay, we've got up
You're
to 78. Let's go and ask her the question again about the Imperial City.
To know the right things, you have to know the right people. Ida Lenormand, Mandil, Samuel Bantian, and Arthralos are the right people. Good day.
Okay, so we've just got a load of names there to listen out for. We're going to take as many lockpicks as we can find. What's around the back here? Wooden door to Divine Elegance. Well, we haven't been in there, so let's go and have a look what they've got. Sounds like a clothing shop to me. Yeah, definitely a clothing shop.
You've come to Divine Elegance because you care.
Okay, so this time I'm going to persuade before anything else. Okay, so 58's the best I can get her up to.
That's not bad.
Eleonora. And then let's listen to the rumours.
If you need light armor, talk to Marrow Rufus at the Best Defense.
And what do you know about the Imperial City?
Anyone can wear clothes, but the right clothes, that's not so easy. Go to any castle, they wear Palineria's designs or they're nobody.
We've done your persuading already, so we can have a look at your barter. What are you selling?
My wares?
So you got a bronze amulet there, but it doesn't have any effects on there. We can, I know we can make spells in this one. We might be able to enchant our own gear, but I'm not certain if I'm getting that mistaken with Morrowind. But there's nothing really there with any sort of effects. It's just for looks there, Mar. So in that case, let's haggle first. So it starts at a buying price of 191 and selling us 36. Let's take our selling up to 45. See if she'll go for that. Then we'll just sell all this stuff what we've picked up.
That's a good deal.
And I don't think you'll buy anything else off us. No, it's just our
Pleasure
clothing.
to serve you. Take care.
Now, being as though we found a bargain basement spell store, is there another spell
How
store?
fare thee, friend?
Well, you say magic-y. Let's talk to Cyrodiil.
Welcome to the Mystic Emporium. Cyrodiil is here, with all your needs, under one roof. Look and buy. Nothing could be easier.
Okay, so let's
We'll
do the
see.
persuading. Okay, we managed to get him up to 77. What rumours do you know about?
Samuel Bantian used to be a wild one. They say he used to be quite the locksmith.
So if we want to learn about unlocking things, he's the guy we need to be speaking to. And what do you know about the Imperial City?
No one can experience the city for you. You must go, walk, touch, see, feel, talk to everyone.
Basically everything we're doing. So what have you got down here? Because you've got an extra option. We've got bartering and purchasing spells. Is this where we can create our own?
Goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
I know, these are the ones he's selling. So is there anything about opening up Open very easy lock. Well, that's a no-brainer. Have you got the next version of that, or have you only got the bottom? I mean, summon zombie. It's only going to be for 30 seconds. Would be a lot of money. We could haggle. So currently the summon zombies 256. We haggle. Don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. We could get it down to 242. What else do we have? I definitely want the open easy locks.
You've got to be kidding.
Either get that or not. And he has 1,000 gold. Let's go into his other menu, because I might have some spells
Have
on
a
me
look
to
at
sell.
my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
So we want the iron dagger and the iron bow. That's the clothing we're wearing. Sell some of this stuff we was picking up out of the crate outside. I'll keep the repair hammers. And I know I need all that sort of stuff. So this looks like this is just scrolls, where the other one is spells. Answer the Atronach. Resist frost, resist shock, resist fire, 20%. Very nice, but look at the price. I want to have a look at my inventory, because I don't know if I managed to get that spell off him or not. No, I didn't get the spell for the opening lock.
Good day. Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Let's go for 170 on this time, because I think I took it to 166 the last time. So I currently have 679. Okay, we did manage to get it that time. Still want to swap out my skeleton for the zombie, because that zombie we was fighting in the last dungeon was actually quite powerful. I think I am.
Thank you for your patronage. Take
So
care.
we've got the 2 scrolls I really wanted. Something to pick locks. And a better summon. Well, I hope it's a better summon. I think the Mages Guild is where I'd really want to be going next. Smash and Slash is just going to be weapons. I think I'll come back to these later. I want to go out and start killing stuff. Now, we could go into the dungeons here, but I think I want to go out into the open world. What was up that way? Centre of the city. Let's have a look and see if there's any quests we can pick up round by the waterfront.
Hi there.
Hi there.
Okay, welcome back. I've just run around this area. So we've gone out the market district, I've run round the circle, and I've picked up loads and loads of mushrooms. So if you're looking at inventory now, I've got 127 fly ammonitis caps. And I think we picked up some other ones as well. No, I think it was all them ones. So I've got 127 of those, and those can restore agility. So we can make some good potions with that. I think we need another restore agility item to be able to make some good potions with those. This is where I would like to find a chest. But at the moment I'm just looking around for a bed, because it's in night time. I think the shop's closed, but I can't remember.
Good to see you.
In this game. Okay, so we're into a new type area. It looks like a temple area. And then again, there's loads and loads more around here. You could probably easily get 200. What's down this side? The arena. Just looking down the back for chests as well. Watchtower. Yet more mushrooms all the way around this area. What's out
You
this
have
side?
my ear, citizen.
Go to Cyrodiil.
How goes it?
We'll talk to more people in future. Just having a look around. Another watchtower. I think I'll go out the city in the door we just passed. Want to see where all the exits are going to. I was trying to find like the waterfront.
Anyone looking for work should consider the Fighters Guild. I hear they're always looking for recruits.
I was looking for a Mages Guild, but I don't seem to have found one in there. So let's go out the city. I think it was this last entrance.
They say syndicates of wizards have led a boycott of Imperial goods in the land of the old man.
It seems
How goes it?
So I think this is the starting area we was in. It looks like it.
What is it, citizen?
Green Emperor's Way. I will find my
What
way
is it,
around the
citizen?
city eventually. Got no need to go into that house at the moment. Talos Plaza District? I don't think I've been there.
What is it, citizen?
This just looks like
You have my ear, citizen.
City Isle. I think that's going to take me outside. Yeah, it's been so long since I've been around that city, I just can't figure out my way around. But yeah, let's go out and do some battles. And before we do the battles, we just picked up some new spells. So we need to put... Okay, it only costs 5 more and it's for 10 seconds less. So we want to shortcut this one. And we want to put it on the wheels. So if we put the skeleton... the zombie at the bottom here. And we'll put the skeleton next to it there. We've got the ill wounds at the top and our night eyes clairvoyance. And where's the other spell I picked up? Very easy lock. It probably won't get us the lock picking skill we want. The sky is just gorgeous at night. I can't remember the original game having like the Aurora Borealis Alice effect up there. Now there's a nice big runes over there which would be nice. Just trying to get my bearings of where it was we come out the last time. I think we was out this side. Now the quest is telling us to come to Chorrol over here. What's in there? Wayland Priory, stables. Yeah, we'll head up towards that way. Probably pop over to them runes and see what them runes are like. What's over this side? And did we pick up any better weapons saying that? I can't remember. No, we still got the Iron Dagger. We could have the Iron Dagger and the spell and not have the shield. No, that's fine. Just trying to get used to the movement. Yeah, that's my shield. And I want my summon spell, my new zombie. Hello, friend. Now these looks... Ah, there's an inn. Well, we said we want somewhere to level up. That might be a good place. Anything good to pick up? How much space do we actually have? Because I picked up a lot of things in the city. Oh, we still have 90 kilos. We're well good. So anything that's worth money I will be picking up, and any farms I see I will be taking the crops off them. Because I do know that was a good way for alchemy. And it does actually tell us where everything is on here. Kvatch. Bruma. It doesn't seem to have any crops around. Just looking if there's anything in the distance. Let's try and get... It would be nice to find some bandits because they normally have beds we can sleep on. I do just want some combat in here. I don't just want, like, mercantile and doing stuff with alchemy. I want to be able to put some fighting in every episode. Like a fairly big ruins. This one bigger than the last one we went to. Going to sneak because I don't know what I'm going to be dealing with here. Are you hostile?
Do your worst.
Yep, that's definitely hostile when you've got an arrow out. I just wish I could have my fire spell with my summon. And if there's bandits, there's going to be beds near. Pick up all the arrows. 17 arrows, that's 17 gold. 3 to 1, 4 to 1, we'll take those. 4 to 1s, I'll take those. Yeah, there's still somebody about because I am getting sneaking. It's looking very nice, but I'm not seeing a way to enter at the moment. Unless there's something down the bottom there. We was getting notification there was somebody near us. Ah, what's this down here? No, nothing, it's just the base of the structure. I think we'll try and get down the other side. I think that red's where it's telling us to go to Wayland Priory. Some stairs going this way. Maybe it's a place we can't enter. Could be an underwater access to it. And we have no water spells at the moment for breathing underwater, so if it is underwater, I'm not ready for that sort of stuff yet. If there's nothing else in the distance, well, there's another big thing on the hill there. Like I said, I'm just trying to find a bandit's camp. We've got fire over there, but it's on an horseback, so that's probably a guard. Oh, that's standing out. Monk's Hood. I'm not getting any danger notification, so I'm thinking you probably just a guard.
You have my ear, citizen.
Didn't see you were there hiding away. Do we have our torch still? That's it, weapons out, and if I put the weapons away, I'll get my torch out. What have you got nice? Wolf's Pelt, 10-to-1, very good value ratio. Anything to pick around here? No, but we've got a fort to go into. Hopefully we can find some beds in here to sleep at. I just want to get my level up. Because I don't know currently how many level ups I've got stored. Because we did a lot of selling and buying. So we would have picked up probably some levels. We did alchemy. Gate is open somewhere else, so that's not the way to go, so it's down here. I think that was my zombie friend. It's fairly easy at the moment, this combat is, but there is a massive difference between adept and expert. It's like 5 to 6 times the amount of damage you've got to do to enemies. So all it becomes is bullet sponges, all the enemies do. If it gets too easy for too long, I will switch. Just looking around every corner for everything. Who is my friend? Okay, there's a ghost over there and we haven't got any way. Oh, actually. We need silver weapons to deal with the ghosts. Or I think we'll have to do fire spells. Oh, come on, you could have dropped me some loot. Oh, yeah, it is. It's there. Ectoplasm, very nice. Nice value on that as well. So we just have to keep switching between our summon spells. What did you have nice? More potions, more value. Oh, that's a nice amount of loot. Mort flesh. Gold. I'm only worth 1-to-1, so I don't really want to pick up too many of those, so I think I might just chuck them on the floor. Can I open any more of the coffins? And if I summon him out early, I'll start getting the magic back in case I need to switch to spells for ghosts. Okay, so let's slow down a bit. There's somebody about because I'm getting sneak. Get a sneak attack on you. Very nice. I don't know where the trigger for that trap was. Didn't see any triggers on the floor. What are we going here? Not really worth a lot. And the bones are just too heavy. Anything hiding behind? Okay, let's get our skeleton back out. Oh, it's our zombie friend, sorry now. Ah, there must be from there, but I'm not seeing where the trap... We haven't lost much health, so I don't need to heal. Okay, let's go slow and see if we can get a sneak attack on this guy. Do definitely need a better weapon than what I've got at the moment. Okay, so I'm above where we was just. Oh, okay, there was traps again. Now, the enemies do... I think I picked up a bow by accident then. The enemies do level with you. What are you? Let's jump the extra bow. We're still doing good on carry weight at the moment. Still nearly 80 kilos. Probably somebody upstairs as well, but I want to stick to the bottom ground first. Oh, it was a rat. Oh, there's a chest there. Any traps I can see? No. Not worth a lot at the moment, but because I've got loads of space, I'm just going to pick them up. Now, unfortunately, we only got the chest for low. The spell for the lows. We can't do these. And we got it finally. We only lost a couple of picks on there, but yeah, it wasn't the easiest to do. 4 to 1 weight. Those are good. A Master Zorium's Tail. We'll have a read of that one. And a Soul Gem. Very nice. Anything on the back here? Not worth anything. The ring's worth something, so I'll pick that up. The gold and the lockpick. Basically recover most of the lockpicks I lost then. So let's look in our inventory of that book we've just picked up. Master Zorium's Tale. Okay, I'm just going to skim through this. Slow or pause the video if you do want to read it through it yourself. My voice will give out if I've got to read 11 pages for every book. Okay, it just seemed to have been a bit of flavour. Didn't give me any quests or anything. So let's keep in sneak. Get our buddy back out. And another chest. More loot. Keeps the order inside me happy. Moving back just in case there's any traps. Okay, so there's a skeleton down there. Just feel like it's the way to go. So let's re-summon my friend up. So what was you guarding down here? A chest there. With a potion in, very nice. Oh, another one over here. We're getting some good amount of money out of this. And with all those items we picked up as well through the city with the mushrooms, we should be able to do a good amount of alchemy to get some nice money. I really do want that apotheosis rod. Lots of magic damage. If I can get that, I will turn the difficulty back up. Always step back just in case there's a trap. Let's summon our friend back up before we try and get through, just so it regens our magic. We didn't choose within every magic build in this one. So there's somebody around. I think that's going into the next area. Old door to the waterfront, so then we'll go down the other path here. And because we've got a sneak level, I do think there's somebody around here. I don't know if my friend's just gone. But yeah, I think he did. Because he's down the bottom left-hand corner when he's summoned. Have we been this way already? Oh yeah, because that was the ghost we killed initially. Was that it? Okay. I do remember the dungeons being in here a lot smaller than the ones in Skyrim. And that's the way we entered. Nice quick dungeon, but lots of high value items we picked up in there. So I'm happy about that. Here's to the daylight, and I did go in there looking for a bed and we still haven't found one. I could pay to stop at the inn, which might be worth it. But let's have a look where it's telling us to go this way for the quest, so we'll head in that sort of direction. Let's try and get to the top of the hill so we get some visibility. But yeah, I really want to go to whatever's on the top of that hill, because it does remind me like the Meridian's Beacon in Skyrim. It is that one thing with this game where you could use your future knowledge about what happens in other games or what items you get from Daedric Princes to know which ones in here is worthwhile you doing or not. So knowing that sort of knowledge can make the game a little on the easier side as well. So, for instance, you know Sheer Gorath gives you the Wabberjack.
Speak.
Now, I think the Wabberjack in here was slightly different to the effect it had in Skyrim. But it was still a very good weapon in here. If I remember right, when you went for the Oblivion Gate, it was extremely useful. Because it could randomly turn any enemy into another enemy. Now, the problem was you do it on a level 1 rat, that could turn into a Daedroth. But if you use that spell on something like a Daedroth, you could then turn it into a weaker version where you've got a chance of it killing it. And I don't think the duration was very long on there. It was like 5 to 20 seconds, something like that. So it is telling me to go all the way over that way for the quest. There's some more runes over here. Ah, some Nern root. Doesn't make the sound like it made in Skyrim, so it's not as easy to tell in this. It does make the sound when you're right on top of it, but from a distance. For anybody who played Skyrim, you know the search for trying to find out where that Nern root was because you kept on hearing the sound. Okay, so what's over here? Looks like another temple shrine. Oh, something's just darted. Okay, so that's a deer. Nothing I can interact with there. Do we want to go into another fort? Let's drop down and see what's here. Any beds around? Sometimes the bandits will camp out the front. Well, there's a tent there, so that makes me think there's a bed around it. I'm not even going to ask what you're doing, dear. Phase 2. Bit heavier than I would want. But it's got rid of that detection off me, so I might be able to sleep. And I only want to sleep for... Okay, so there's still enemies nearby. Definitely nothing I'm getting detection or seeing any enemies around. Oh, is this a fine steel bow? Sword marksman. Something else there. What's... Okay, he's empty. Yeah, just randomly amongst all the grass. I think we just got an upgraded bow. Still arrows. Oh, it pays to explore. You're definitely dead. There's no other deers around. Brilliant, it's allowing me to sleep now. And we got our first level up. Okay, so that's good. 12 points. Now, luck was one of these where, unless you get it to 65, it wasn't really that useful. And as soon as you got a skill to 100, it was even less useful. So it was in one of these situations where you either went fully in with luck, or you ignored luck totally. Now, it was supposed to have some sort of effect with repair hammers, if I remember right. But I don't think that was ever proved or disproved. So each luck is taking 4 points for me to use one of those. Or I could put... What's the maximum? I can go up to 5. So because carry capacity, everybody who knows me for playing these games, I like to loot. And endurance, I do remember that. The earlier you got endurance cap, the more HP you had by the end of the game. So I think I'm going to start putting 5 into strength, 5 into endurance. I mean, intelligence would be really nice because I think that gives me more mana. But mana we're not struggling with at the moment. I think I'll go in speed. So we'll put 5 in endurance, 5 in strength and 2 in speed. It's telling me I've got another level up, so let's get another level up done. And I think I'm going to do the same again. 5 in strength so we can carry more. 5 in endurance so my HP's more. And then whatever's left over, put into speed, just for the moment. I mean, personality would be good. But we can max out that personality game pretty good. And let's have a look at how close we are to the next level. We're about halfway into level 4. So what's our carry capacity at now? 200. It was 150. So yeah, that's a nice jump. I'm happy with that. Let's keep heading over this way, because that's where it's telling us to go. And I'm just looking around for anything interesting. But yeah, the game is just absolutely stunning. Well played to Bethesda and Virtuos, who did this one. They did a fantastic job. There's some more deers up there, but I just want to go out the way to kill them. Big flashy thing here. Well, I'm like a magpie. Anything shining, I'm definitely going to be... Activate the eyelid well. I can't remember what this does. Maybe it's like a max mana or something? Does it tell me under show active effects? Now, the endurance we had before is gone. Ah, there, eyelid well. 50 points of magicka. My magicka is now up to 240 magicka now. So I can summon my friend out. And he barely takes a fifth of the bar. And then I can use the quick wheel to change over to the fire-based spells. I was hoping to find more bandits on the road or in little camps, but must be going the wrong direction for those sort of camps. Just keep heading in that direction it's telling us to go to. And we got another fort. Ah, actually, I just thought we never went into the last fort. We slept at the bed and we never went inside. We'll go back to that later. Don't want to backtrack right this second. Let's just go a little crouch just in case there's enemies in here, because there normally is. There's a door to the inside there. Somebody's... Is that a scam? Knowing him. There's actually a couple of them. Let's resummon my friend there back out so I'll get a fresh one. And what do you guys have? Well, it's worth a lot of money, whatever it is. And where did the other one die? So if there's imps outside, well, we just leveled up, so the world would have leveled up with us, I think. Have a look up here, see if there's any loot. Let's do this level first before we go up. Not seeing anything flying around here, so I'm happy to come out to sneak. Anything to interact with? No. Dagger of Pacification. Well, it's more damage than the dagger I'm using, so let's have a look what that one does. Harm on strike. So basically it stops enemies from attacking you. Up to a level 10. Well, we're only like level 3 or 4 at the moment, so that's going to be really good for us. 100 charge on there. Unfortunately, we have no way of getting our mana back. Sorry, our charges back, so we can't fill the soul gems. We have no way to fill the soul gems, and we use those to repair enchanted weapons. But hopefully we'll find something else. But our dagger, actually it's the same as our other dagger. So we can sell the other one, but it's worth 373. Very nice. So I'm happy with that. I just see something flying about. No, it must be just the butterflies. And it has a nice little green shine off it. Okay, let's go inside. Maybe it's got some higher level enemies here for us. Don't want to drop down that way. Let's use the stairs if we can find them. Anything else hiding around? No, it's just another one on Fall of Stay shoes. Okay, let's go inside. Let's summon our friend up. Oh, mushrooms as well. Nothing in this first area. Flying imp there. Let's summon up a new one of my friends. Okay, that's a lightning one. Nice loot from them. 15 gold apiece. There's an upstairs. Let's stick on the bottom level. Actually, let's go upstairs. Okay, big burning fire, but there's nothing else here. No chest, no loot. Okay, let's continue this way. And they did do a really good job of the lighting in this game. Okay, he did hear me. And those actually, I've just noticed, 33 on the blades already. I've just noticed those items we've been getting off the imps is for fortified personality potions. Can't remember, I think I might have killed my... Okay, we've just got to level up a sneak. Stepping softly, hiding in the shadows, you do everything in your power to remain undetected. You have become an apprenticeship of sneaking. Your sneak attacks are even more deadlier. Really hard to get sneak attacks on these, but I've got it on skeletons. But yeah, I think the mirroring me cast. Okay, where have we got to go? We'll go this way. Keep to our left. Okay, so the enchantment's already gone off this dagger. That didn't last long. But I did just see some chests over here. Oh, 46 gold. Let's try our spell out. Just to see how it works. So, very easy lock. Just save us a little bit of time instead of having to keep. Let's put our fireball on and then we can fireball you. Get our destruction up a bit. Door out that way. Where does this door go to? Okay, magic's pretty good in this game. Where did his corpse go? Down the bottom of the stairs. But it does take a lot more magic to do that than it does to summon a zombie. Definitely made some good money in this episode. And what I might do between episodes is do the alchemy and stuff off screen. And then just show you how many potions I do. Now, there was a door we did just ignore on the other side. So I want to pop back to that other door. Just down to the right here. Okay, so both this door and the door on that side goes to the same place. But because that other door was guarded by other people, an imp, I think I want to go for this door. But I thought there was an internal map in this game. But I can't seem to figure it out if it is. I must be misremembering. Let's summon up our friend before we get too far. But I do think buying that zombie actually paid off. He's a bit stronger than the skeleton. There's an imp around here somewhere because I can see the fire being shot. There we do. Doing with space. Okay, I did just see an imp coming towards me then. We've got over 100 capacity at the moment. And even if this hasn't got a charge, it's still as good as the other weapon we had. Now, the one thing I do want to pay attention to, is this worth the same when it hasn't got a charge on there? Yeah, it's still worth 373 even though it's got no charges on. That'd be a nice one to sell to get a nice chunk of change back. Okay, somebody else is near because I'm getting sneak. Like I say, the good thing is this game, the dungeons aren't too extensive, so they are fairly quick. Absorb health, absorb strength, an amulet, gold, potions, and some nuggets to sell. Very nice. If there is a reason for gold nuggets and silver nuggets, except for just selling them, then please let me know in the comments below. Go and have a look in this other chest. More potions. I'm pretty certain we're going to be close to 1,000 to 1,500 at the start of the next episode. Let's summon up a new fresh friend. And while we're at it, let's fight magic with magic. Oh, okay. Helps if I don't shoot my own guy. Okay, we need to wait for some magic to come back. So conjuration is just a very efficient way to use your magic. Entrance up there. Let's have a look at the area we just come from. Okay, he's not got long left. I don't have enough magic to summon the next one. Very nice items. Anything else hiding around? No. Maybe that's the end of the dungeon. I think this is the way we entered from. No, I don't. Actually, it is. We've definitely been this way because there's the rat there we've killed. And we went in that way, didn't we? So sometimes it's really hard to tell if you've completed a dungeon. This was the way we entered because there's the other we killed. Just going to have one more look into the last room, just to make sure I've not missed anything. And we're back out into the open world now. We've managed to find our way out. Let's get a nice vantage. So we've got quite a bit of distance from the city. We went over that bridge earlier. There is one fort over there we didn't go inside, which we'll do in a future episode. We are slowly heading our way to where the quest is telling us to go. Which it looks like it's telling... Actually, I think I might have the wrong quest on. I think we're supposed to be going towards Coral. Yeah, we've got the Seeking the Roots on, which is the Nirn route one, not the Deliver the Amulet. But I'm okay with that. We haven't got to follow the main story. I do remember the main story giving you an horse and stuff like that, but now there's running in the game. There's less of a need to be using horses and stuff like that. In the original game, there wasn't any form of running. It was something they added in the sprint for this version of the game. So it has changed the balance of the game slightly. But I think that's a great place to call the episode. Coming into the night cycle. Now, what I might do between episodes is just do a load of alchemy. Because currently at the moment, our character, 102, we've got 100 kilos free. But under the alchemy, I've got 127 fly Aminatos caps to use. So I think I'll use them in between episodes. But I think that's a great place to call it. Thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see you again next week.